Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Again, this is like I'm glad I won HOH,
Yeah, because
It's a little bit of a burden.
but it's a huge burden. And I want to tell you, the only reason I put you on slop is because of LT, and I know she's
it's all good.
gonna love it.
Honestly, I think
She's probably gonna be mad at me that I didn't put you back on slop.
Thanks, buddy. I think that's a pretty funny story.
Wait, she wanted me over him?
No, she wanted both of you.
Oh shit. Well,
And-
honestly, like
and Vic.
even with the so funny. It is funny actually. Even with the situation with LT, like I'm almost glad we did have that toe to toe after the pantry because it actually got us to talk after that because we hadn't talked for the previous 2 days, right?
Yeah.
So after that, we were like friendly with each other and joking around and stuff. So sometimes it just needs to happen. It's Big Brother. Obviously, like probably could have all done without the whole situation, but it
Yeah.
happened, and at least conversations can be had now.
I know.
Honestly, I think the 3 people in this room right now are probably 3 of some of the only people in this house. There's maybe 5, I don't know what the number is, that don't throw other people under the bus randomly out of the clouds.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
And we would never do that too. That's
I would
why,
never do that to anyone.
That's why we're not coming in here with like 2 names that we want on the block. That'll
Yeah,
cover our
no,
game.
I get that.
'Cause
I get that.
We want you to do what's best for Keith.
But if you do
like,
need stories clarified,
yeah.
That's why go have your conversations first, and then
Yeah.
we can.
No, it's good to
us-
talk to you guys first.
And then we can us three resync.
Because I do believe you didn't want me gone.
cause
Zero chance. There's
No,
a
I
zero
know.
chance.
I know that it wouldn't make 0 sense.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I don't know. I don't envy my position or your guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
it's crazy. But I don't want to see either of you go at the end of this week.
Okay.
Okay.
I can
Well, that's
respect
good
that.
to hear. And I mean, it's Big Brother. Things change every damn week. Like you said before when we got into our little tussle. I as well have been in a full-on fist fight, beat the shit out of my best friend, like fucking bloodied up myself.
Yeah.
And like at the end of the day, we laugh about it and we're best friends.
Yeah.
And going forward, we need people. You need people. I know early on, I thought you lied to me. You got lied to by other people. Moving forward, hopefully we can mend some things. And
I know, but you got to see that could have sent me home.
I do see that.
It could have.
I do see that.
Sure,
but
And like
but you
everyone
gotta-
just needs a reason, but there are 2 people who put me on the block to go home.
Yeah,
that
right.
wasn't you.
you do got to realize though, we're part of the reason you didn't go home.
No, I know.
Not the reason you didn't go home, but
Yeah.
part.
Yeah.
And we voted to keep here because we want you here.
Yeah.
Like that's the real situation. And that's why we had those early talks early in the game. And that's why I went to you and I said, you mean Stu needs
Well,
to
I mean, you guys have the numbers, right? So it's like, I'm again, I don't know what to do. I just need to hear people out.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, I've been getting a lot of misinformation already. Like I've heard multiple times that I was Austin's true target.
That's the first time I'm hearing that, just for the record. So
Yeah, from people who are very close to Austin.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, damn.
I mean, I'm
I
pretty.
heard Josh the entire week.
So who was on the block? It was you and Josh, and then you and Josh.
And then me and Josh, yeah.
Dude, you were not Austin's target.
I'm pretty sure you weren't Austin's target.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's telling you that, but I'm pretty confident you were not. Just for the record, and honestly, that's the first time I'm hearing that you telling me. So
Yeah.
because I would have, if I was voting.
I know.
in the
I heard it
situation,
last
would've
week
heard
too.
She was also pumped to see you win the veto.
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
cheering on the sidelines.
So I don't know who's saying this stuff. I don't need you to tell me. Why would you?
Yeah.
Right now, but take a look at that in itself.
Yeah.
And yeah,
At
all
the
right.
end of the day, this is a game.
Yeah.
Let's fucking play it, Keith.
Yeah.
Let's go, bud. Thanks for the conversation.
Yeah, I'm down to talk some more later.
Yeah,
for
let's
sure.
let's resync after this. Have your conversations and let's. Sorry, Matt.
What a fucking
I left you hanging. I got you with the left though.
Yeah, it's all good.
Enjoy the picks, buddy.
Congrats
You deserved
again.
it.
Yeah.
It's a big win.
Thanks, boys.
Congratulations. Who?
Put down the beers.
Mom.
Put down the gun.
So I'm playing Big Brother.
Knock, knock.
Come in.
Never a long time when you're HOA.
Yeah. I'm good.
I'm going to start by trying not to cry because, first of all,
Let me start.
Okay, happily.
I appreciate the honesty last week. and people are coming for you, but it's not me. And Vic, I was 100% with you. You deserve to be here. You're playing hard. And this is my HOH, not everybody else's.
I love that about you.
I meant everything I said. I'm like, I may have said some shitty things in the past. And like, I never once said that you were jealous of the TV time. That was actually the first time that I heard that.
That broke my heart.
Because I've been chilling. I took your shit to heart and I convinced them that I was going home. I told them to say my name.
Thank you.
I gave them the blessing. I followed your plan. I didn't go home. You're not going to go home on my HOH.
Thank you, Kiefer.
But for us to work together, you can't look too comfortable. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's got to be like...
I will not. First of all, what you whispered in my ear, like after that, I will say that is between me and you.
Yeah. And I got to tell you, the only reason... so I promised LT people to put on slop, and she wanted you and Ro and Kyle and Austin.
No problem. It's a big brother
Yeah.
experience. I'm happy to be on Slop. It's fine.
I know. And I feel bad because there probably were other... But I just wanted to give that to LT because she's gone now,
Yeah.
right? So...
I'm happy to be on Slop.
But you're not going to go home on my HOH. And there's people already pushing.
That
So...
breaks my heart. I don't care. I fought for you to stay. I didn't want you to go.
V,
I put up a big target beside you for a reason.
No,
I told you even before nomination.
I know, V. And I appreciate it.
I
and
love that you call me V too. That's like my favorite thing.
Okay. I didn't even notice I was doing
I
it.
love it. I love when you call me V.
All right. Yeah, I'm telling you, you got a great story. And like, I just got caught up in a horrible flip. I admitted what I did was wrong. I'm not going to do that again. This is me proving
Yeah, I
that...
didn't even care. I just used it as a reason to put you up.
I got it. That's why I went back to you and I was like, you got to put me up. Like, I don't want... You know what I mean?
It was the perfect plan. Like,
It was.
You know, it worked out perfectly. You're still here. I'm sad that people are coming for me. I made a move. There's one thing I noticed about our letters. Yours was from your sister. Mine was from my brother.
Yeah.
Both of our siblings were like, we knew this day would come. Or like,
Yeah,
we've talked about it.
exactly.
We are the two super fans in this house.
I know. And like... I'm in a bad position to be HOH, you know what I mean?
It's so hard.
Because everyone's just going to be like,
I can't
you know,
believe
Vic
people-
put you up, like, blah, blah, blah. So it's, but I fucked up. And like, honestly, I don't know what to do. Like, I kind of am telling some people what they want to hear at the moment, just because I just need to hear people. But I basically I've told you, only you this, that yeah, and one of the hardest things in Big Brother to do is to like survive an HOH after you put somebody up and then they win HOH. You know what I mean? So there won't be, if there is a backdoor or whatever, Big Brother's crazy, it won't be you going up on that block.
I will promise I will never put you up from this moment
You don't have to
forward.
promise, Evie.
But I do. You're not like, okay, like I'm just gonna be real with you. Like I will probably cry. Like I don't even want to go there, but I don't even know what to say. Like I want to play this game with you. Like the other day we were playing like a game and like they're like, you don't have to say the name, but they're like, if there's someone in this house that you would want to stand behind, like final two, like you're that person for me. And I know I'm not trying to be extra, like you're HOH. Even before you won HOH, I'm like, I want to talk to you.
Yeah, no, I know.
And that conversation was just going to be that I want to work with you. Like, I know you're the other super fan in the house. I have a relationship with the Indigenous community that you're the only person in this house that knows like that. Like, I kind of didn't really talk about it, but I kind of touched on it with you. Like, I just don't want us to be going for each other.
Exactly.
I respect you
No.
so much.
And
your
you
family,
made
like,
a big move, and I respect that. Like, I loved LT. She was a good homie of mine. We never talked too much game. We literally sat around in silence.
but sometimes that's all you need.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So it's just like, you know, it's Big Brother.
Like, yeah.
And you had me. You said the vote was going to be a 6-3. It was a 6-3. Actions speak louder than words to me.
Yes, like
And
I
this
would-
is, and again, just don't tell anybody. You know what I mean?
No, you can never, hey, we both know you can never feel safe in the Big Brother
You
house.
can't. You
I
can't.
do trust you, however, and I'm just going to play the role. I really knew what I was doing. I knew you wouldn't be going home, or I knew to only put you up beside a big target. I know what I'm doing. I love this game as much as you. I knew what
Yeah.
I was doing. I feel like an outsider. They all have their pairs. Now no one's talking to me. Bray Austin, Ro, Kyle. Jed, Ty, me and
Yeah.
Beth just don't get along. So that's what I wanted to pitch to you. Is I would love to just work with you. Like, working with each other doesn't mean we need an alliance name, or it just means we have each other's backs.
I'm down to have your back.
I've been wanting to have your back and have had it. So I thought.
Yeah, no, I know.
Everyone's throwing me under the bus. I'm
No, I know.
heartbroken about it.
But I didn't go home.
No.
You know what I mean?
There's
So
no way was gonna
I
let
might
that
have been
happen.
best case scenario for you to win HOH.
Literally.
And like from the start, I never wanted you to stress right away. You know what I mean?
As soon as the thing went on 10, like I was like, I wanted you to win so bad to see your kids. I felt like I owed you. Like I just.
No,
like,
you didn't owe me.
I just want you to have this. I
Yeah.
know, like you have a story. You want to be here. You have like that letter was the best letter ever.
I don't know ever, but it was
The
good.
way they touched about the youth, like just it's like all your stories coming to life.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? In a letter, like it's different hearing it from someone else. Like you
Yeah.
can tell me that you wanted to be on the show before, what you do with youth, but when you read it in the letter,
Yeah.
that's when you're like, this isn't a joke.
Yeah. No, I know. And that's what made me realize when you were reading your letter, when I was just like, fuck, how could I have done that? You know what I mean? I was like,
You were playing the game.
I know, but you're the last person that I would have wanted to do that to. You know what I mean? Like, stories to me matter. Kids like us, if we can go back and talk to like us as kids and be like, you're gonna win HOH someday. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we cannot be going for each
And
other.
like, no,
You were never my target. Like,
I know.
For 4 months, I told you. And the boys would die if they knew that, or if they hear that, and they probably will. I don't even know what they think.
no, I think I did a great job at convincing them that I was going home, and I believed that I was going home. You know what I mean? I chilled myself. I told them
did
to
a
vote
great
me
job.
out. You know what I
You
mean?
did a
Like,
great job.
I came to play.
I know, and I want us to play together.
Exactly.
Because that's what we're here for.
But it's going to be like such a delicate balance that we're
If
going
there's
to.
anything I can do to help,
I don't
please
know.
let me know.
I think just like, kind of like how I did, just keep distance.
Just
We'll
be
chat. We'll,
upset.
no,
Be
no, not
but,
upset.
like,
Yeah, just, you know what I mean? Like, we can't
thank you
just
so
all of a
much,
sudden be.
Kiefer. I'm stressed. I'm like, oh my god.
I know. Don't stress. No, you did me a solid and like gave me the full experience.
I have your back in this game. I don't have anybody else.
No.
Like, I'm gonna be alone now. The backyard just opened. Bray and Austin ran. Kai and thing just came out. Like, the boys are mad at me,
And I'm going to trust you with information that I'm only going to tell you
and you'll trust me because it'll never get back to me.
because the pairs are dangerous.
Because they're 2 votes, 2 votes.
Everybody, like basically but us, is a pair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Everybody. Even Beth is with the boys. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
I have no one.
And like, yeah, so I would potentially be looking to put up a pair and praying that they just stayed the same.
That's a smart move. Separate a pair.
Separate a pair,
I want you to know my vote is wherever you want.
and
to
that's
go.
what I would, well, again, I don't, so the way that I want to phrase it is a potential backdoor. I want to tell them, go win HOH, or go win the POV, and we'll put somebody up to go home.
Love
You
it.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
The no blood but blood.
Yeah. You're so smart. That's the way to go. That's the way to do it.
Just to be like, you're going to go up. I want you to win. And whoever gets picked in the veto, hopefully they win. But this is my decision. It's a tough one. Like, everyone's going to have great pitches and whatever.
Yeah, they are. I'm gonna get thrown under the bus.
I know, V, and don't worry about it. It won't be to me. I'm not stressing about
No
that.
matter what anyone says to you, you know the conversation we had in here.
I know. I do.
And no one else knows that.
And the act, like, I was just waiting for the action. That's why when you're like, don't pay attention to my whatever, I was just
Yeah.
like, and then not coming and talking to you was me distancing myself
It works
and being,
great.
I didn't want people to be suspect of me chatting with you, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Because the other side would have been hella sus if I was in here chatting with you or even just talking to you.
They would have.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
it was breaking my heart.
That's how deep. No, I know.
I don't know if you could
felt
see it
bad.
in my eyes. I would look at you. And I was
Dude,
just
I
like,
felt
"Hi."
bad too. I know.
And
no.
then I cracked the one day. I'm like, I'm just talking to you, man.
No, I know. And we don't have to do that anymore, right? So, because I'm not with them, like,
This is Big Brother. Don't let them get in your head. Those big
no,
boys.
they're not.
Remember where their vote went, right?
No, I know. I know.
I have your back in this game, and I want you to trust me. I have your back in this game.
Yeah, I
And
believe.
I'm not just, regardless if me and you were having this conversation in Expedia because you were in HOH today, we would still be having this combo.
No, I feel that as well.
like I would still be coming to you and being like, listen,
No, I know, and
wanna-
nobody will see it coming.
No.
Really. So
I
it's
will give you all the intel that I get. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we had this conversation like week 1.
Mm-hmm.
I remember being like, we were on separate teams, and I was like, I'll let you know what's going on in my team.
yeah.
You know, I just knew.
And again, like, you know, you're not supposed to come in and play this game emotionally, but just hearing your story and then you reading the HOH letter and how much HOH meant to you, you know what I mean? Like that's the shit. And now finally I'm HOH. Like,
I was pumped for you.
I know.
I was trying to play it cool, start bawling my eyes out for you. Like,
yeah.
sweet. That probably
So
wasn't
it's
a good-
like, you know, obviously nobody wants to go up on the block, but 2 people are going to have to.
That's the worst part.
And I want a big target to go on my HOH.
Yeah, that's the case. I was just like me. That was me. I was like, I'm putting up a big target beside my guy. I'm gonna make sure he's not going home. I knew what I was doing from the
Yeah.
moment my plan started. I had an excuse to put you up and to have you as my target. But
No, I
had an
knew.
even
I could.
better
I
one.
could see it, and it would have been suspect if you didn't,
Mm-hmm.
and that wouldn't have boded well for your game going further, because people would have been like, "Why didn't you just put up Kiefer?" You know what I mean?
And LT and all her flipping, it was the perfect excuse to put her up and leave her up.
Yeah.
And,
So
I made a big move. You're next. I want to work with you. I want you to trust me.
and I know for a super fan to survive after being HOH is tough.
Tough. Look, I don't want to leave and talk to me now.
I know.
Everyone's mad at me. But I fought hard, and they're all going to throw me under the bus. But anything I did was to keep you here.
Yeah.
So I don't
No, I
really
know.
what
I
they can
know.
say.
I know that. And you told me I wasn't going home during your HOH,
No way.
and that
Not on my HOH.
that came to fruition. You're not going to see the block on mine.
Thank you so much.
Just don't tell anybody I said
I
that.
promise. You have my word.
Because everyone seems really sketched right now because they have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Yeah, as they shouldn't. I feel like I've always kept it real with you.
Yeah.
Like, everyone else should be worried.
No,
I got really manipulated a little on my HOH, like not with my move. I knew what my move was, but the intel, like they really made me turn on Beth. Like people were just lying, saying that Beth said all this shit, and I really believed it.
I talk a little game with Beth, but I've never heard like. Again, I was in my own world. I was on the block. They were all decided that they were voting me out. You know, so it was like weird. So nobody was talking game with the guy they think is going home. So I got no intel last week. Like, I pretty much just hung out with LT because she said she wasn't going to campaign against me and stuff. So I was like, all right, well, I won't campaign against you.
You didn't need to. I was doing it for you.
Yeah, exactly. So
Don't worry. I meant it when I said it. Like even in the OLG room when we were talking, it was like the first time we were alone. I'm like, hi.
yeah, and remember down there I said, if it all works out, I got you too. And now, I know, holy fuck.
So happy for you. That letter, the pictures, like that letter killed me, man. Like all your people watching. Wasn't there
Yeah.
like a part about when she walks? Sorry, when she walks around people.
Oh yeah, they're overjoyed.
Yeah, I love that part.
Yeah, like I would, again, like, I don't know. In my brain, I just always feel like some people just don't deserve to be, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like
some
they don't-
people don't have the same story that,
No, how
you know
are
what
they
I
even
mean?
here?
Like,
Like-
against all odds, Spicy V became HOH.
And
Kiefer Real
Kiefer-
became HOH. Like, it's crazy. And like,
And I didn't know your sister had a kid at such a young age. Like,
yeah,
like,
she was 14 when she got pregnant,
that's insane. I didn't.
right?
I'm here to play it.
Exactly. So I think in the future we could definitely make big moves, but the key is going to be me surviving next week as well.
I got your back. I'm gonna win.
It's going to be hard because I want a big target gone too.
I'm gonna help you. We're gonna do this together.
Yeah. So
I'm trying to like, when you're comfortable telling me who the targets are, I'll try and get in with the other. Like I don't know. I just want to get in people's heads because no, like now that I'm not HOH, I'm not gonna get nothing.
yeah,
People are done with me.
I'm not.
Thank you, Tom.
Chill. So yeah, I don't know. Like again, it's just like so overwhelming, and like it's been a crazy day. I convinced myself that I was
You
going
were
to go home.
going. I saw your.
That's what I had to do to be surprised and to you know
pull
what
it
I
off.
mean?
Yeah. Because you
Like,
can
yeah,
only
I'm-
act so much.
Exactly.
I understand.
So
that.
for me, I guess it was like method acting or whatever. Like I just was like, yeah, I'm going home.
And the conversations people were having probably were not helping. Like LT and Beth about the beds and her cutting the hair every Thursday. I was just sitting there like even last night she was doing their hair, like the night before she left, working out. And I'm like, girl, you're on the block. Have you seen the show? Go campaign. Like, you know you have their votes. How about you go talk to people that you don't know where the votes are? Yeah. Like, you know, that's why Tina and Tara were like, didn't really have a hard time voting her out because she didn't campaign.
Yeah, I know.
And I did I did a lot of, like, not that I needed to do the campaigning for you, but, like, I was just like, guys, are you kidding me? Like, he wants to be here. He's a super fan. Like, he's not going.
No, I know. And, like, I am obviously, like, missing my family like crazy, but they'll be there when I'm done this, right?
Yes, and they know you were able to tell them where you are. They're watching. They can see us. We just can't see them.
Exactly.
Like 3 times a week, they're watching us. Right now, they're gonna probably watch this conversation and be like, "Yes, the underdogs." I know you said something similar, bananas, whatever, but they know. Like they can see. And I'm telling you, you're gonna watch this back, and your gut is telling you the truth.
Yeah.
That I have your back and have from
exactly.
day one.
And no matter what, like. Because people, like you said, are going to try to throw you under the bus and get me to put you up.
Please don't listen to them.
I won't. And if anything comes back to you, it's not the truth. Okay. I didn't say it. You know what I mean?
I'm going to have
And you know what's crazy is, like, the only other person I really kind of had this talk with is Braden. Because I just really like Bray, and he stresses so hard. I just want to tell him, Bray, you're not on my radar. Like, relax, please.
Mm-hmm.
So... yeah, so basically you two are the only ones who I would say that to. And I know, and I haven't really ever talked game with Braden.
Okay, I'm not going to say a word of this to anyone.
Yeah.
Like, I really appreciate this. Like, and I have your back in this game.
And everyone's paired up. Like, I don't know who to trust, but you have shown, you've told me the truth more than you've lied to me.
Absolutely.
And I feel like I've told you the truth more than I've lied to you 100%.
I feel like we have a real relationship.
Yeah.
We're both fans of this game. We both come from the same, like, situations. Like,
yeah.
We're just here to do this. Mm-hmm. And we can do this together.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, I'm here for it, man.
Yeah.
I got your back. If I hear anything, you best believe I'm going to let you know. You have my vote wherever you want it. You just look at me.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, to me, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
I don't want to influence people's, like,
you just want
just pick. Because there's so many targets now, you know what I mean? Like, it just... And if it's a tie, I pick
then you pick
who goes home.
It's a
and that's fine for me, because then one person's going to be like, oh, 5 people voted for me to go home, and I saved them.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's almost best case scenario.
It's almost better that way, yeah.
Because it would be a 4-4 split, and then I pick to save someone.
Oh shit, eh? Damn, that little numbers. Oh, so that means pairs. The pairs could go together to vote the one or.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. This is crazy. I'm just so happy you won. Like, I was so happy. Like, even though I didn't feel safe in the exact moment, but just for the picture,
No, I know. I could see you, and I was just like waiting to hug you and just to tell you that you're good.
I was so happy to give you a hug. Like, just freak. I saw you praying. Like, you were like praying, or you were saying something.
I was praying.
I was just like, oh my God.
I needed it. I didn't know. I was already on the block twice, and I know. Yeah, I was just like, I don't.
I put you up, but I knew.
No, I got it. Like, I even told people, I was like, I get it. Like, I told her, you know, because we did make that deal, and I was just like, that was such a farce deal. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And you even were like, yeah, I don't know why I said that. Like, you get caught up in the moment,
you
right?
Do.
So
like, people wanted me to put Tara up beside you, like people like that, and I was like, no, not a chance.
Yeah.
I needed to put someone that I knew. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No chances. Like, you know, and I knew the boys hated, like, I just knew it was the perfect. Never would you go home on my HOH if it was the last thing.
Yeah.
Swear to God, I know it's early in the game, but there's nothing I would want more than to be final 2 with you. And I'm not pitching a final 2. I'm just saying if
I could see it happening.
If right now, like if the DR asked me or something, I would say 1000% Kiefer, hands down.
Yeah.
Hands down, not even a fucking question.
Yeah,
and that's the truth.
And it's just like so hard to trust, because you were doing a great job convincing people that I was going home. So I was a little convinced too. And again, it helped keep me here.
Yeah.
So I get it.
I was just playing the game, and like I just couldn't, like Latoya's so good. I really couldn't have the boys know, or her know, because they would start campaigning and flipping. And
no, I know.
I was not having you go home on HOH.
No, I know. And like, I have a good relationship with them ish.
Yeah.
But not good enough for them to want to keep me, basically.
Yeah, that was
so it's just a really strange position to be in.
Just follow your heart, like follow your gut.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know, like the reason I don't know. I don't need to give you all my excuses, but there, like, I had a reason. Like, I was like LT. Like, it wasn't just like I picked her. There was obviously reasons. Like,
Yeah.
you know, she didn't want to align with me, and she didn't talk to me, and she said a lot of rude things, and like,
Yeah.
she didn't come in here once. Like, she just made it very easy to be like, you don't want to be here.
Yeah.
Like, you know, she said a lot of rude comments, like just everything. It just left a bad taste in my mouth, and I just knew. Well, I knew from the beginning. It doesn't matter how the week went. I knew the minute I made the noms.
Yeah. So.
Thank you so much. I'm just happy that I can chill a little bit and just listen and watch.
Yeah.
We can regroup when we
I
can.
wouldn't have put you on slop if you were gonna go on the block, because that's brutal.
That's okay. I'm happy to be on slop. I'll take slop any day. Hey.
Yeah. And again, that was for I told Ro too. I was like, that was for LT.
That's okay. That's for LT, girl. No problem, girl. I'll eat it. I'll eat it, girl.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Wait, this girl, she did me dirty. That's okay. I'm totally fine about this.
So like.
Is there anything I can do?
No, I think just like lay low,
Lay low,
like
done.
because people are gonna come hard.
They ain't coming for me. They're gonna be coming to talk to you. No one's gonna be coming to talk to me.
No, I know, but I mean for them, they're gonna come to me hard and
they're gonna
add,
pitch.
yeah,
But just know I have your back in this game.
yeah, and just to me, you can see it. Everyone is just paired or a trio. You know what I mean? So it's
I got
just
nothing.
exactly.
Like, I
So
literally have
and like you had a very early HOH.
It was
And
rough.
yeah, early HOHs are tough. Like I honestly, like I felt like no matter who won, I would be back up on the block kind of thing because I've already been there twice.
You're not going back, man.
So it's like easy for people to do that. You see it every season.
Yeah.
You know, Damien was on the block like 7 times.
Yeah, because once they go up.
Once they
like
go
Ro
up.
even. Like,
Exactly.
and then you, this is it. No
Yeah.
more of that. We're gonna kill this game together. It's
I know.
fine.
And
We're underdogs.
With this, I'm gonna have to pick a side, and then that side's just gonna, you know what I mean? Because there are 2 sides of the house right now,
Yep, there are.
and I'm not certain what side I'm gonna pick.
I almost feel the same way. Like,
I just don't know what to believe anymore. Like,
is there anything you're struggling on believing that I might be able to give you some intel of it, like the truth?
no, not really. Like, I just want you to know you're good, and I meant what I said. Like down in the kitchen, like you told me again. I was like, well, I hope I can prove to you someday that we'll be good. And then that day came. You know what I mean? But Big Brother is just so crazy because we're all a part of these different conversations where people are like, oh, vote Kiefer out, vote V out. You know what I mean?
Too much.
And I just want you to know, like, even if you watch back, let this action speak louder than anything that was ever said.
Absolutely. This is
'Cause-
the biggest thing you could do for me in this
Because,
moment.
like, honestly, for people, it's probably a no-brainer. They probably think that I'm going to put you up on the block. And I'm going to look crazy with probably whoever else I put up. But it's not their HOH, you know what I mean?
Where you can remind them, like you told me I could put you up.
Yeah,
That kind of helps.
it does. I think so, too.
Didn't make it any easier, but I mean, it really helped with my scenario.
It's a scary feeling being up on that block, man.
Really,
Like,
I was looking at you and I was like, I need him to look at me so I could be like, just chill, don't worry, you're safe. I knew. I had conversations with the 3 pairs every single day. I made sure.
yeah.
Like, trust me, I made sure.
Yeah.
And then LT throughout the week was just making it easier for me because she just kept fucking up after, like, you know what I mean? Like, she's a great girl. My goodbye message is great. Oh, sorry. Bananas. But I just mean,
Yeah.
I've
I mean,
always been true to you in this
Yeah,
game.
overall, I'm here to play, my game as well. So even
So happy
no
you're
matter how
here.
tight I was with LT, I'm just grateful to still be here.
I know.
Like, I want a chance at this $100,000.
I hope you fucking get it.
You know what I
hope you get
mean?
it.
Like-
I'm happy to be here. My big thing is I really want to get to jury so I could have, like, obviously the money's good. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't want the money. I would love to be final two
Exactly.
with you. But at the end of the day, it's not a deal breaker for me. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I
Yeah.
just want to be here to play, make these friendships, show Canada that
Exactly.
it doesn't matter if you're a
No,
foster
you're
kid.
good. Exactly. You could be like a great public speaker, and just to have the opportunity, even for a couple more episodes,
Exactly. You
is
said that the other day, and I was
huge.
like, I get that.
It's huge.
Yeah, every week is, it's valuable.
It's more and more eyes. Everyone's going to remember Spicy V. Like, it's going to be
Okay,
huge for
keep it
you.
real. Are you kidding me? No one forgets ever going from bottom to top.
No, I
That is
know.
fucking unbelievable. You're freaking Like, ugh, I can't even. I will cry thinking about it.
Yeah.
Anytime you start shouting out I'm done every time.
Yeah.
Once you start, I'm like, oh my God, I started crying at your freaking nuts thing. Like, I
Yeah.
was like, I can't do this.
No, I know.
And I don't want to cry because I don't want to be seen as an emotional player. Like rule number 7.
Yeah, so again, it's probably only going to be you and Bray. I have these talks with. I just worry about Bray, and he worries so much because like I've had like him and I have like had little game chats because we're always like the first one's in our room or whatever. I was the only one to tell him about Julie, like you know what I mean. So like
It's a great like relationship building. I'm not saying anything to Bray. Like,
Yeah.
don't even tell him you said that to me.
I'm not saying that to anybody
Yeah, I
because
don't want
everyone's
anyone
going
to
to think that I'm putting you up.
They are. And I'm going to ignore it if
And
people...
I'm telling you right now that I'm going to pitch it as a backdoor.
Okay.
And it's not, it wouldn't, even, for me, I wouldn't, I'm going to tell you this, and
Congrats
only
for telling
you,
me, thank you.
again, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, my heart's racing.
I'm going to put it up, and I'm going to say, go fight for that POV, win it, take yourself off so I can backdoor my true target.
Jesus Christ, I'm going to fucking shit.
And then I hope nobody wins the POV, and if they do, then I follow through with the backdoor.
You're just not going to say any names?
Why would I? Once you say a name, people start freaking out. If I tell anybody a name, it's going to leak. So if I don't tell anybody a name, it'll just be made up, and I know I didn't say that.
I know I got fucked because I just was like so sure that the noms were going to stay the same. I was like, I'm not going to have to worry about a nominee. Jetson goes fucking wins it. Latoya jumps in his arms. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do?
Yeah.
Be careful because fucking people take themselves down. POVs are dangerous.
Oh, no, I know. That's all good.
But thank you. Hey, cutie. You coming?
Yeah, come in.
Yeah,
No, we're good.
Little fist bump.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Peace.
The rounds.
Lil on.
What's up, Buttercup?
We just
Enjoying
we
the-
just double darted.
Oh, wow.
We got the nighttime sillies.
Hey, back up off me, Blue.
Move the fuck up, bud. I don't want to be all the way down there.
Fine.
Come on, get into a little huddle.
How you guys doing?
Are you drove nuts yet or what?
Yeah, a bit. I'm glad to see you guys, though.
We've been trying to get up, but
Yeah.
We're gonna obviously wait.
what a day.
I feel so bad you guys are on slop.
Don't. Listen,
You can, if you guys win, I'll
so,
volunteer for slop, I promise.
I am
It's
so
a Big Brother
happy
experience.
You got this, and you get that. And you're
Yeah.
like, I know how much you were looking forward to
I was really looking forward to it.
You needed this.
Yeah, I did.
You know you
this. Is a
needed this.
recharge.
Yeah, it is. 100%.
This is awesome for you.
I know. It's crazy. I got a POV and a HOH now.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Canada's fave, like,
So happy for you, man. I'm so happy for you.
So it's crazy. But people are just like, everyone's freaking out.
The lies and the bullshit are already starting.
The what?
The lies and the bullshit.
What's going on out there?
Nothing. I'm just already hearing everybody like panic and this and that. So like, honestly, like
Who
I
said
feel
this and who said that? It's like,
like
dude.
when you won, I was like, yes.
Yes, I'm glad you felt that way.
Oh, big time.
Okay, so this is just like being real. The house is split in two, and there's things about both sides that I don't trust.
Yeah,
There's people lying on both sides.
yeah.
So, whatever choice you make, I'm honestly good with any of them
Yeah,
because I can't tell where they're at.
I know.
What's your gut telling you right now? Like, I know you still have lots of conversations to
Yeah.
have, and
Yeah, I haven't said any names to anybody
no, you shouldn't.
because I'm not aligned with them. But I'll tell you, right
Yeah.
now I'm leaning towards Kyle and Roe.
Okay.
And to me, I would put them up as strong competitors to win a POV for a backdoor.
Yeah.
That may or may not ever happen.
Who would you backdoor?
Hopefully nobody.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I would have to tell them that that's what it
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah, man.
Like Roe never apologized. He never said anything.
Really? He
Yeah.
still hasn't apologized.
No.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like, it's obviously like a little to see like the phoniness come out in people. It's hard to watch.
It is.
Oh, I know.
We're seeing it.
But like, I trust you.
Yeah.
Trust your judgment. You
So
have
it's
to
like,
do what's good for your game.
I know, and like, it's not supposed to be an emotional game, but like,
Listen, emotions play into
Exactly.
every
Yeah,
And
that's what
everyone's already thrown everyone else under the bus.
You can say you can come in here and you're going to play strictly game,
Yeah.
but
So hard to say LT's name against yours.
It
No,
was.
I get the
because,
position.
because we've developed personal relationships
I know.
with both
And
of
that's
you.
what bothers me about them being phony, because I'm like, how much do you guys even care? Like, I saw LT's shoes still in there, and I almost started crying.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
No.
Like
just
it killed
don't want
me
any, like-
to see her walk up over the stairs. It
Oh,
did. Like,
I know.
It was
Me
the
too.
worst. I didn't want to.
on the other side, that's actually good for archery.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, if you feel good with other people, and I'm not even saying that I can't build, it's just like there has to be more levels of trust. And I'm at the point where I trust you too, and that's it.
I think that's all you can trust, Tara.
Yeah.
Don't trust anybody else.
Not trust, but like, you still have to work with other people.
Yeah.
Because power is going to change next week. And if it's with the side that I'm
This-
kind of on right
Yeah.
now,
The
it's good
dynamic
news for
shifts.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And
And if it goes to the side that we're not on, it still might be good news for us. Type of deal.
Because that's the thing, it's like this house is like split, but I'm like, I don't really like either team that much.
Ugh, I know. I don't really like
Yeah.
the team that I'm on.
The only thing that I will say is that I know people are going to throw Vic under the bus. And I'm telling you right now, she doesn't deserve it.
I had a good talk with Vic.
Yeah.
And everything she told me was the truth.
I already see them turning on her big time.
Oh yeah, everyone's turning on Vic right now.
Yeah. And
And like you said,
I won't do it because, like, please don't let this leave here. You were never her plan. I'm letting you go.
She told me from the start I wasn't.
Yeah. And that is,
And I told her,
And
Vic, the
that
only way I
is
can believe you is if actions.
And
I said, and she told me the other day that it's going to be a 6-3 vote, and I'm going to stay. It was a 6-3 vote. I stayed. So I'm going to tell you something that never leaves. I told Vic she's not going home on my HOH
Yeah.
because the hardest thing to do is to survive a week after being HOH.
and honestly, I don't think it's a good play.
No, it's not.
no, because
Why would I?
Because if you look at it, how the house is broken up, Vic's all in everything.
Exactly.
But like by herself.
No, I
And
know.
Her name got tossed out so quickly after.
Oh.
By all of them.
I know.
By all of them. Telling us to like make up conversations with Jed and Ty about when the flip happened. And I'm honestly like, if somebody asked me, I'll be like, well, if that's what you heard and that's what you believe, but I know that you know the truth because we told you before.
No, I know.
Like that is a
Vic
But
was
that
telling me the whole time.
That can't go to the other side,
No,
right?
I did a great job at convincing them that I was going home. They truly believed it.
Yeah, they did.
Ty cried
Yeah.
for the vote.
Yeah, did he?
Yeah.
I honestly, it's not even that I don't like Ty and Jet. It's not even that I'm not open. It's just there's been so many lies.
I know.
And so many people.
I get it
throwing
from your
names.
perspective, and like, I will do anything to protect both of you for as far as we can go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, we're pre-90s.
Yeah.
You're the only people that I can really trust.
Yeah.
Because
And
out of
honestly, it's
everybody other than Vic, you're the only ones who told me the truth.
Yeah.
And again, actions speak louder than words.
Yeah.
And it's not bad if we're kind of on both sides.
Exactly.
Because
No, it
you
works.
can take
It
shots
works.
It's
at our
perfect.
side, and we can take shots at the side that you don't trust.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's like, I just don't want us to get split up again. I'm pissed that they found a way to do it and got LaToya out.
Yeah.
I wish we would have solidified something with the four of us earlier.
I know.
Especially because I know.
But LT never wanted to solidify anything, you know what I
she
mean?
didn't.
So,
And that was the hard part.
If they honestly asked me, I'll be like, LT was very vocal about who she was loyal to. It was not me, and she refused to campaign. So when people ask me my reasons, I'm not throwing other people under the bus.
yeah.
Those are my 2 points. LT, I was tight with her. I was with her every day. She never once solidified anything with me. She
No.
would always say, you're not on my radar right now. And
Yeah.
that is real life. That is real truth.
Yeah.
I know that she wasn't going to put me up or vote me out now, but I know later she would have,
Yeah.
you know?
Exactly.
And at the end of the day, I think her loyalties were with Jed and Tucker.
They were.
Oh,
100%.
yeah. No, I know.
Right?
I know.
You know, it was a difficult move. But
Like, I'm just, again, I'm in a fucking weird spot where the people that I'm working with were the only ones to say my name.
I know.
You know what I mean?
But you know
But
that
you
if
can,
you
but
cover
you
them this week, they won't
you
say
can
it
use
next
that.
week.
You can use that to your advantage
Oh, 100%.
as we progress into the game.
Exactly.
Because it always comes back to an excuse.
I don't know what to think about. I've never really talked game with her.
No.
It's all been surface level stuff. She was adamant that I was going home. She kept saying sorry and all this stuff.
I do think it is true that she pitched Latoya to Vic,
Yeah.
Austin, and Bria. That is a true story.
That is true.
Yeah.
She didn't pitch it to me, but I believe those three when they said that.
Yeah.
So be careful what you say to Beth.
I don't say much to Beth. You know, to be honest, I don't say much to the guys either. You know what I mean? Like,
With the guys, you almost need to kind of smile and nod, but make your own decisions for your game, right? Because
I am.
that's who you're here for. ultimately,
exactly.
right?
No, I know. And like, yeah, I'm, again, air quotes, working with, they just see me as a number, blah, blah, blah. But I don't want to go back on that this week. You know what I mean? It's not the time to take a big shot like that for me.
No.
Because I'll have them, all of them are going to be playing in the HOH next week.
Yeah.
And
That's right.
again, I feel like there's a beast comp coming. I can't believe there hasn't been one yet.
Yeah.
It's
Something.
coming.
Something.
Honestly, if we can let them just continue to lie and betray each other and do our best to stay right out of it.
Yeah, exactly. And
And
like,
I'll just have to try and build like a
they
little
were
bit
telling
more
me that they
rapport.
were mad at you guys, obviously. But they're mad at everybody but themselves and me.
And I will have a conversation with them that doesn't throw them under the bus, but legitimately, they did not speak any game with me. I did not make them any deal. The only time, it was 2 hours before eviction, Ty came up to me and said, "Are you saying Kiefer's name?"
Yeah.
Because he came up to me and her in our
You
room.
know, him
he's
and-
like,
him and
he's
Jay.
like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm going. I don't think anything's changed." And
Yeah.
he
And
looked
that's
dead
what we
straight at
said.
me, and he's like, "You're voting out Kiefer." And I did lie to his face.
Yeah.
And I will tell him.
But what do you do?
Exactly.
I will tell him, I lied to your face because I couldn't be the reason why the house exploded. And that's honestly the truth.
And
but other
again,
than
yeah.
that, I haven't lied to them.
But they're in a weird spot where they can't really be too mad because now they need me.
You need numbers too.
They need numbers. And
Yeah.
us,
And
we're
Jed
those.
even said to me, or Ty even said to me, because I had a quick conversation with him, just explain why I voted the way I voted.
Yeah, it wasn't to reveal your, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right. And he said to me, he said, "Are you still willing to work with us?" And I said,
Yeah.
"Well, you know what?" I said, "It depends."
What do you think about Brayden and Austin?
Scary.
Me too.
They're very scary.
Did she cut a deal with you?
She did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought I overheard that. They're really good at flying under the radar, and I can't read them.
That's who the big guys want out.
Yeah, I can't read them.
So if I were to go after them, it wouldn't be Braden. I just love the guy too much, and I
Yeah.
can't be the reason why he goes. An emotional decision, probably not a great one. But Austin did put me up, and if she was to go, it would probably be through the back door,
Yeah.
because that deal meant nothing to me.
Well, and you could have been like, deal that I didn't put you on the block.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly. And she won't. I don't know. There's hearing lots of crazy things that I was her target the first week, and I've been hearing them all the time.
You're gonna hear 101 things.
Oh,
this-
I know. I know.
It's gonna be weird. What's up, Buttercup?
You're
Oh, hey.
okay.
We're
Sure.
finishing up.
We're almost
Yeah.
done. Yeah. Yep.
All right.
So I'm gonna tell her she's not going up, but I still don't know. You know what I mean? I'm leaning towards Colin Rowe, and again, you're the only people that I'm telling this to.
Will not say a word.
I'm done with the he said, she said. bullshit.
Exactly. Me too.
And I'm done with the loneliness.
Me too. And I will tell you this again. We were in the ball pit. They said your names.
Yeah.
I told you that because I trusted you.
And I do believe that. And that was my bad.
I do
for
believe that
not
too.
Fully believing you.
But it was
because
just like, again, the
everything else-
conversation happened so long ago that things change, obviously. You know
Yes.
what I mean? Like LT, when that, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Listen, that's the thing with this game. Things are going to change from day to day.
Exactly.
It's how you process the information,
Yeah.
and what your gut says, and it's going to be a difficult week for you, no doubt.
Yeah.
But you've earned every friggin' minute of it, man. You've earned it.
I know, and I want us three to go fucking deep in this game because I do not want to hang out with these people.
Especially in the jury.
Oh my god.
Myself in the face.
Kill me. So, but everyone's
Straight up.
like,
Either
Straight up.
Send me before
Give me
or
darts
do
and
final
booze.
three. That's it.
yeah, I'm in such a weird spot.
I don't envy you. I envy that you have your letter and
Yeah.
but I do not envy what you have had. But you know what?
needed this win. You
At the
know
end
that
of the
you
day,
wouldn't be
I
Kiefer,
going
did.
up again.
Oh, I know I would have.
Like if
Kiefer,
me
I
or
know
her
you're
didn't
gonna
win,
make the
you would
right
have been
choice.
going up again.
Yeah.
I know you're gonna make the right choice.
Yeah. And again,
Whatever that is.
And for real, I don't even care what order you want to send him back. Because to me, it doesn't matter. I don't really.
I honestly don't care who goes home.
I don't trust any of them.
I don't trust anybody.
Right here is what I trust.
Exactly.
Right here.
Me too. I've been saying it for so long.
Yep.
I see the writings in the wall, but
The lies because they don't know that we told you like 3 days ago. They've got no idea.
I told them that you were just trying. When they see me hang out with you, they just want to. You guys were just trying to cheer me up.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all I said.
And when they asked
And I
them,
said-
they'd be like, I was in a terrible position. There's 2 of my favorite people in the house.
Yeah.
I already
on the
told.
block.
Yeah.
And until you guys were in that situation, because the guys, I don't even.
They
think
don't even
really-
register.
They didn't. I don't
The
even think
difficulty.
they really cared that Latoya was gone. I don't even think on an emotional level they cared that much. They
I
cared.
don't
think
think they
I think we
registered.
were the ones who cared the most.
Yeah.
1000%.
Like I just wish LT was here to enjoy this,
Yeah, they
watching
cared.
everybody squirm.
They cared that they didn't know.
Yeah,
They don't care that she's gone. They're like, they want to know who said her name first.
exactly.
That's all they care about.
Yeah.
If they didn't play it so dumb, Vic was going to put Beth up.
That would have been way better.
That is exactly what she was going to do, but they blew it up. And then she had to scare them. And there was nothing that I could do to salvage it without blowing up everything.
Yeah, I don't think people knew how tight LT and I really were.
Which is good.
Well, yeah.
It sucks though, man. It sucks that
It
she's
does.
gone.
Yeah, it does.
But
So
we
it's just
have- we have
gonna
to do
suck
right
without
by
her. But yeah, I just want to hang out with you guys a lot.
That sounds fun with me, man. I
And
can't
like-
wait to listen to some of your tunes.
Yeah, feel free to come in anytime after I'm done all these talks.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
God.
And
Yeah.
have your talks.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
We're not
it's,
going to like
yeah,
bombard you with
it's a part of the experience. I'll probably come find you guys.
Yeah, just come find us and say,
Yeah.
hey, you want to hang out?
I was so happy when you got it. I was like,
Yeah, I was happy for you guys too because that was such a shitty situation. And they're like, again, they're like, we can't trust anybody. I was like, well,
Well, I kind of can, but.
yeah. So,
honestly, we almost told LT right before. We almost told her.
But we
it was-
couldn't.
no, you couldn't.
As much as we wanted to, it's
Even
like,
when Ty asked me, almost wanted to tell him, but I was like, I can't. It will blow up.
I
And
know.
my game will be over.
and that's what we're here to do.
Mhm.
We're here to play the game,
Yeah.
right? Whatever direction it takes us,
Yeah, no, 100%.
right?
And like, yeah, have a stress-free week and try this laugh.
I don't even care.
Oh,
It's fine. I
okay.
got that Chinese food. I was laughing with her. I'm like, you're going to get the Wendy's, and then they're going to pick you for skip the dishes. We
In my,
I doubt
we
it.
got-
I said her. We put a bet.
We got bets on it.
okay. I wouldn't doubt after,
I think it's gonna be her. But
Yeah.
hey.
I hope they do.
But
'cause then
Canada,
it'll be like,
feel free.
you see who I am.
if it's not Ro, that will be very telling.
Oh, yeah.
I felt horrible, but I know LT's dancing.
I hate that she's gone.
I'm sad she's gone though. I am.
I
really,
am
I really
too.
like.
I'm going to wear,
Aside from you guys, I chilled with her most of the time.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to wear her flip-flops. The fact that she didn't campaign, though, is like a huge...
She just didn't want to campaign against me, and I think part of it was she felt like I wanted to be here more than she did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she was just like, if I go home, I go home,
Did
and
she
Keith
say that?
stays. No, but she kind of
No.
she kind of did though. She was always like trying to cheer me up, like Keith, what are you doing? Like go out there, go campaign, like go do this. You know what I mean? She like, gave me permission.
She's a class act.
I
though. She really
honestly,
is.
I feel like...
I know,
when
and I
she
feel
gave me that hug because she squeezed me tight,
She squeezed. Yeah.
I honestly
She
don't-
took everything in me not to cry.
I know,
Yeah.
I know.
Like
I,
everything.
like, as she
I
was
literally
And I
bit
don't
the
even
inside
think
of
She
my
people
hugged me tight, and
know-
I was like, I am so sorry.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
don't
I
even
said
think
to her.
people know that I lost like my number one. You know what I mean? Like my homie.
Yeah, they don't know that about us either.
So it's like, are you not looking? Like I literally chill with LT all day, every day. I just don't get it. And like when you were chilling, you guys were chilling with LT all the time. Then no one put it together. I'm just like, wait, What?
Yeah.
I know.
So it's all good.
Very
But yeah,
good
we
to
should
have your
probably
dog.
let.
You can have your chat there now with Austin.
Troy, the fucking dill pickle chips are only my goddamn favorite.
Are they?
Oh, God.
Mine too.
You should put some of those Mars bars in the fridge, or even better that way.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks for the.
Glad you want it, man.
Yeah.
Thanks,
Oh,
Steve.
man, honestly, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you, babe. I'm going to give you an offer. For 30 seconds. For 30.
So that's
No, 30, hold on, 15.
Jericho. Jericho. It's a big
Okay, all
group.
right. All right. All right.
P.S. I hate you. Oh, cash money.
Yeah, Cash is a gem.
I was trying so hard not to, like,
He's
Just
got the
cry when I
greatest
say it.
smile.
Oh, I know. He does. And he just is such a happy kid.
Oh, he's a spitting image of you.
I know.
I knew she was
That's such
gonna-
an old picture of him. That's from over a year ago, right? So,
I
The
knew she was going
face.
to be, babe. All right, night, bud.
yep. Night.
Oh, you're good.
Come in.
Are you taking meetings?
Yeah. How's it going? Oh, how you feeling?
I feel good.
Okay, good.
I think, like, I feel confident with you. I mean,
Yes, you should.
okay, good. I was just thinking, like, I want to just reiterate, I think before our discussion, before you won the POV, like, I've stuck true to that combo since, and, like,
Yeah.
I want you here. I vote to keep you here.
No, I know. Yeah.
We made our little thing, so.
Yeah.
I
For
was
sure.
I was talking to Brayden about it too, and he was like, I feel good with Kiefer. I'm like, I feel good with Kiefer.
Yeah, I love Bray. I already told him he wouldn't.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's why I included Bray when I was telling you. I was like,
Yeah.
he's not
yeah.
gonna go up. Yeah, I'm just in like a tough spot now. Obviously, you can relate
It's a really tough week.
because everything's so nuts.
Everything is crazy.
So I have no idea what to do.
I know. I know. Literally, when I was up there with you, I'm like, if I like accidentally pull this out, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I would do. Like, I was at that point where I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, no, it's all good. And like, yeah, I just feel good and I'll honor my deal. And
Okay.
so,
I felt like you would. I'm like, I feel like I'm good with Kiefer.
yeah.
I feel fine with you.
Yeah, but I got a tough choice because like I'm in this weird spot where like I don't know, there's like two sides of the house, right? Obviously. And I feel like I was perceived to be on one side when really I'm just chilling.
Oh my god. Literally me.
Yeah.
Literally me. People
Yeah.
think I picked a side of the house, but the thing was, after my shitstorm, HOH,
Uh-huh.
where the whole household was flipped on me, I was like, I don't know who I'm loyal to. I don't know who I trust.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know I trust Brayden, and
Yeah.
that's about it. Then I just went like this. I was like, Jesus, take the wheel. Like,
Yeah.
that was literally me.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but I will honor that deal
Okay.
we made
Thank you.
just to prove like in action like
Oh
that.
yeah, I love that, and like, and obviously too, like, I don't know, I felt really good the first time we spoke about our like.
Yeah, because I had no idea, and like people are already saying crazy things, Oz,
Oh, I know.
and I'm gonna not, because it's Big Brother.
You don't need to air it out, but like,
Yeah. So,
I assume people would say stuff.
but yeah, I don't know. Just for me, I guess I would just ask just to like not pretend that you're gonna be completely safe. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
So people don't quite know where my cards are at.
absolutely.
You could just say, yeah, we
Yeah.
cut a deal because we were the final two, which happens all the time on
All
Big
the
Brother.
time.
People do that all the time. You and LT did it. LT didn't go up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I did it with you.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go up. Like that's just how.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And I really like Brayden, and I hope that we can have further
Oh.
like game relationship from this because
would-
I literally, you know what I mean? You voted to keep me.
Yeah.
So actions again speak louder.
Yeah, and with me and Brayden, like, the two of us are very, like, straightforward people. Like, that's why, like, when I pulled you for the POV, I, like, made a conscious decision, like, I need to tell Kiefer before this happens that he doesn't think I'm scrambling.
Yeah.
You know I'm 100%.
No, I know.
You know what I mean?
I know. I got you. But I'm just like, there are people saying crazy things that I'm not going to believe
Yeah.
because they probably wouldn't have said it to me if I was HOH.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%. Like, for me, like, if this eases your mind anyway, I know it's words at this point. I don't have the actions, but, like,
Yeah.
you're not my target. You wouldn't be my target. You wouldn't be on the block again if it were me. You wouldn't, you wouldn't be my nom, you wouldn't be my re-nom. Wouldn't be the case.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I stand with you.
Yeah.
I want you here. And I feel like we're both kind of like, me, you, and Braden are kind of on the same wavelength of like.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And I really like Bray, and we've had like little game talks here and there, and I've always felt they've been super honest. So I hope we can just like build off of that.
100%.
Because like the hardest thing to do is to survive the week after you are HOH. You know what I mean? Yeah, I think you can. You're probably stressing
Oh my God.
after, we're just like watching the comp and stuff. So
It's just so crazy. And it's just like, I don't even know where I stand with people. And I hear all these conversations swirling, and I'm like,
yeah, like I'm not lying to you when I said up there that they were coming for you.
who? Like, oh, you don't need to pull it out. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say names, but there is people who are everyone's just, a lot of people are just hurt, and like, you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, yeah.
such an emotional game.
It's so emotional.
But yeah, I don't,
Yeah.
you and Brave have always been good with me. Like,
And if you feel good with Braden, like, the thing with us is like, I trust him so much.
I know.
And he trusts you, and I'm like, okay, if Braden and you have a good trust thing, then I trust you.
And
like,
we
it's
had like,
kinda
I just
that.
enjoy, Bray's hilarious.
too.
You know what I mean? Like,
Me
I don't
too.
want Braden to go home at all. And like,
I know.
his name was floating around last week, and I was like, I'm definitely going home if I'm next to Bray on the block, because I wouldn't want him to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. We were like, oh man, like I remember at the beginning of the game, like we should not be like so tight, but I can't help it. I want to be around him.
I don't
all the
blame
time.
you. Yeah, no, because his bed's right beside mine. We chat every night, right? Like, it may not seem that in the day, but every night we're there talking and having like meaningful conversations and stuff. So, like, that's the kind of thing that people don't see that is still a part of the game.
Huge part.
So, yeah,
No, I would be like ecstatic, to have you, me, and Braden here for the long haul.
exactly.
Ecstatic.
Exactly. And I'm just going to try. I don't know how I'm going to do it or whatever. I really don't know what I'm going to do.
It's a really tough week. It's a really tough week. There's been so many emotions. There's been so many people trying to cover their tracks. Like, I feel like a lot of people, when they get emotional, just got like a little sloppy, and things just got messy.
And then the last week with the flip, like, I hadn't had a lot of game talk. I was like, kind of like left out of the first flip.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I was left out both flips.
So, and then the second flip on yours, I finally felt like I could use that as leverage to build trust with like Kyle. And I obviously got burned bad.
And the thing is, I know that people were like stressed about that, but I 100% believe what you said. It made so much sense to me.
What I was told, I believe to be the truth, and I know how stupid that sounds, Big Brother, but I was just trying to use that to build trust, because Kyle and Ro were like the only guys, like, and then obviously they blew up on me and blah blah blah, and like that's got to come into consideration. So I don't know what to do.
I know.
You know what I mean? You definitely know what I mean.
I honestly, when I was pushing that thing the second time, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I would do. Like, I don't know what I would do. Like,
Yeah. So I just need to figure out how to not go home next week. That's basically the only thing that I can do.
well, I mean, for me, I'm someone who I'm always gonna try. So, like, if I can, you're good with me.
No, I know, and I just hope that I can prove that or whatever. Like, yeah. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. Like, obviously, there's still more conversations to be had, but just don't be like too. You know what I mean? Don't be like too calm or cocky or
I'll
anything.
play both like, oh, like, when I was HOH, I had him up there. Like, who knows? Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But I feel good with that, and like, I also too, like, if people tell me things, I just know that we're on the same page.
Yeah.
And I guess vice versa.
And like, even like, because right now I guess there is kind of two sides of the house, and you and Bray are kind of viewed on the other side now. And even though one side tried to vote me out, I think I'm still perceived to be on that side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think our relationship could benefit because I can deflect, especially now that I have the power, and they have no say in what move that I make, and they just have to be good with that. And I hope that can prove, my loyalty to like you and Braden.
Okay.
because you know what, like everybody's paired up. You know what I mean?
So weird.
Everybody's in pairs, and I'm like kind of just like fucking out here living,
Oh no, I know.
like stressing hard.
I know.
So, like, yeah, I don't believe I was your target the first week.
Not at all.
Like,
I feel like people would throw that around because they don't realize that we had that convo.
exactly.
And I told you literally before you had the chance to win. I'm like, you are not my target.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a good talk.
No, I believe it. And yeah, again, I like Bray, I like you, and it's just like vibes and like just chilling. Like you guys are just chill. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's all good.
Cool.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Okay. I
But
promise you, if I hear shit, I won't get paranoid. I'm chill.
I'm not saying any names to anybody.
Yeah, I know.
So if names come out,
Just know it's not happening.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because I got burned by saying a name one time, and I learned my lesson.
Oh yeah.
So like, yeah, I think everyone's kind of like sketched out with what I'm gonna do. I could tell after I won, like the whole
Everyone's
house
like-
was quiet. That's why I pulled Bray aside and I was like, Bray, you're good. Like, don't stress this week. I know you're in a constant state of stress, Bray. Like, you were just a bingo ball. You were on slop. Like, chill, have a relaxed week. I would never, even if there was like a backdoor or whatever, you would be good.
Yeah.
That's why, like, when we're sitting there, I included him in
Yeah.
the thing because I just knew that I would,
No.
even if I like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because
when people were trying
again,
to
you
say-
guys did vote to keep me.
Yeah.
After all,
Yeah.
and that does matter
Yeah.
for something.
Yeah. And like, if I can show you as well that I'm serious about like me and Braden always being cool with each other and not.
Well, yeah.
turning-
Well, when everyone was getting up and like leaving, I just, I chilled with you guys a bit and stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. 100%.
so, yeah, we're good.
And I'll honor whatever you end up trying to do. I don't know what you're gonna do.
I don't know either. There's a lot of people saying a lot of things. Obviously, people have already said, well, Austin and Vic put you up. Like, that's two easy choices. I'm like, I don't know. You know what
By
I
the
mean?
time we get to week 8, if I
To Vic, like I said, your name, it makes sense for you to put me up. You know what I mean? I know Big Brother. Like, and for me in my game, I don't think it makes sense for me to put you up,
Yeah.
basically.
and like you never have been, you never were, you are not a target.
Yeah.
Like you just haven't been ever.
I know. And I get like,
So like when I hear that, I'm like, okay, lol.
I know. So I don't, again, I don't know who to believe or whatever, but I'm going to honor that deal that we made there. And because you honored it with LT. And I don't know how people, like, if they don't know, I was really tight with LT. So it was tough to see her go.
Really tough.
And like, even though she never really gave me much game wise, we just chilled.
She was super cool.
Like, I always wanted to work with her, but she's like, you're not my target. You know what I mean? That's the pitch that I got. She was like, I would never come after you, Keith. I was like, good enough for me.
Yeah, that's kind of what she gave to me too. Because I remember when I made that deal with her, I was just
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah, like, like I think you're great. She's like, well, it's too early to make alliances, but you're not my target.
That's exactly what I got from LT
Yeah.
as well. But we were also defenders. We always had those talks, like, and she chilled in silence. And sometimes I like to chill in silence too.
Me too.
So it's
Me
like,
too.
yeah, it was tough to see her go, but obviously I would rather have stayed.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah.
Now I got HOH room with the pink bed.
With the fluffy pink sheets.
Yeah, I don't know what that's
Really
about.
pink.
I'm happy though.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on, what's being said,
Hopefully,
but I hope
Good
that
thing.
my actions this week can just speak. You know what I mean?
people are good.
Yeah.
Like anyone who's cool with Braden is cool with me.
Yeah,
So
basically.
you're cool with me, 100%.
Yeah, I was the one who went and talked to Braden.
Oh, he
You know
told
what I
me.
mean? So it's just like, yeah, like,
He told me.
please don't stress Bray.
Oh,
So
no, I know. And like it's always natural to stress a little bit, and that's why like I want to just come in and just relay it down, and but I feel good
yeah,
because I think we've kind of been straightforward with each other.
yeah. I don't know.
I like straightforward people,
That's me.
literally.
So yeah, like again, I got caught playing in the middle of the house the other week, got me on the block, and now I just need to navigate my way through so I don't go home next week.
Well, the two of us are kind of. I don't even know where we are.
No,
We're not in the middle. We're not on the side. We're just.
well, that's the
two
thing
of
that
us.
I'm kind of hoping. You know what I mean? It's like it's not floating, especially when you have power. and surviving the block and stuff. So it's like, damn. Yeah, I don't know what to do. I really don't. I wish someone would just blow up the house. You
This
know what I
game is
mean?
fucking crazy.
It is.
It's crazy.
And people are gonna like take it personal and go nuts.
I literally remind myself every day, I'm like, it's a game. It's supposed to be fun. And like, if you go, you go. You have to come in, you know, expecting that there's a potential that you might walk out the doors, but have a good time and just do it up.
Exactly. And I was literally prepared to leave today. You know what I mean? Like in my brain, I was leaving. Like I did such a good job. Like I told you that Vic told me to, you know what I mean? But you just never know. She could have just been saying that to
Try to get you.
not scheme. You know what I mean? To make me feel comfortable. And that would have been a smart play as well. To make me not campaign and
Yeah.
make the house crazy,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
But actions, again, speak louder than words. And that's all I want to say, like, about that, too. Because everyone's already saying, like, well, you've already been on the block twice. Who put you there? Blah, blah, blah. It's like,
Yeah.
well, we're playing a very complicated game, and it shouldn't be that cut and dry.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. Every week is different.
And
Every
you
week
probably
is
could have
different.
thrown a better throw on that second one, too. And I appreciate that.
100%.
So
I was trying because I'm like, man,
I could see you were scared to do good. So I was like,
I'm
okay.
like, I can't be too deep, but I can't be too shallow. So
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I was aiming for the 6-7,
Yeah.
and I was like, thank God he got a fucking 9.
I know. I was stressing it was going to be a 1 for a second. I was like, oh, shit.
Like, how do I get 0? Like,
Yeah, no, it worked out.
yeah.
So, yeah. Again, like, I'm just going to have to try to use this as leverage to not go home next week.
Yeah.
Like, I really want to host a POV ceremony.
Oh my God, me too.
Yeah, so we'll figure that out.
Yeah.
And, yeah, again, like, the house was hella quiet after I won. So I could see that people were, like, freaking out because they have no idea
People don't know.
where my head's at or whatever.
Yeah.
But I am a man of my word, and I feel like you could have definitely tried harder on that second throw. And I appreciate that. I would have never got any of this in case you did get a 10, right? Because there was still that option.
I have this game at home. We called it Fling to Ting because we don't know what it's called, and it's literally like you fling it and it.
Oh,
like, it's
yeah.
similar.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, with the elastic bands
I
and
lined
stuff.
myself up. I was like, I know this one.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Okay, cool.
Again, I'm just hoping that this could just be confidential and people don't know.
It will end here. I don't need to go and tell
Yeah,
people because
you could tell Bray, obviously.
well, because like you, I'm in the same kind of position where people think I'm on a side. I'm not on a side. Like
I know.
last week was such a shitstorm for me. I was like, I'm not choosing.
No, I know. And it's so tough.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't even want to begin to win it, like think about winning it next week. Oh my God.
It's crazy.
That would be brutal.
Like it actually is like so scary, but like this season is just so weird.
I know.
Why are people in pairs? The HOHs are so random. Like
They are so random.
I literally came in being like, I don't know if I'll win anything. Was my thought. I'm like, I think I'm gonna be like.
I literally didn't. I joked around that I would be a comp beast.
You literally are.
Well, not really, because I feel like the wheelbarrow maybe, but I wasn't up against like the toughest
But
competitors.
just like
Yeah,
think about it.
yeah, it's all, you know what I mean. Some people play this game and they're never HOH, and they're never win a power veto.
Just a little.
Yeah, so now I just got the veto hosts and make it a lot further in this game.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I have
it's,
faith, Keith. I really do.
yeah, and again, like, people are saying crazy things because I'm HOH. I'm sure you got it too. I came in here crazy, so it's all good.
I
And
will
again,
manifest
in Big Brother. It's all about actions.
Absolutely.
So hopefully, I can just prove to you the actions, because there's people pushing.
Oh yeah.
Because everyone's so hurt and confused, but
Yeah.
they're only hurt and confused because I stayed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So it's like,
So you're like, I don't know how to take this.
yeah, I'm just like, okay. Like, I can't, how can I, they're like, you can't trust them. I'm like, well, they didn't vote me out. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a bit of a.
So I'm in like this super weird spot.
I think that's what everyone just tells me constantly. Like, oh, make sure you're with people you can trust. Make sure with people you can trust. I'm like, who can I trust? If you're
Yeah.
not saying be with people you can trust, who?
You can't trust anybody.
Literally. Agreed. Agreed.
So yeah, And I think everyone's trying to push everything on Vic, and like I don't know who to believe. Like everyone's like, "Oh, Vic really actually wanted you gone," until they came into the room and did that. I'm just like, I don't know. Like it's just crazy.
What a week.
Yeah, what a day.
What a day.
I got up expecting to leave the Big Brother house this morning, and now I'm HOH.
How trippy. Hey, it's not over till it's over.
I know. Another 2 weeks in this fucking place.
How nuts.
I better enjoy it.
Oh yeah, once in a lifetime.
Yeah, and yeah, fucking crazy game. But yeah, I appreciate
Yeah,
that. We're good.
appreciate it too.
Yeah,
Me and Bray.
yeah. I know, because literally everyone's in pairs, and like one trio. You know what I mean? So it's like, and then there's like me and Vic are kind of on our own type deal right now. So, and like, I feel like I'm gonna be in Vic's position next week. You know what I mean? Where everyone's gonna hate me.
Because I feel like, it's just gonna get to the point where every single week, no matter what you do, someone's gonna, you know what I mean?
Oh, exactly. We're filtering down. Like every time someone leaves, the house feels so much more empty. And like,
Maybe like on the definitive sides, people like duke it out that way.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And we don't know what twists they're coming. I feel like we've only gotten one so far, so there's more coming.
And then POV.
POV's coming.
POV is so, you're gonna feel it when you're HOH, you can't play, you're gonna be like, what the fuck?
Honestly,
You're gonna be like, what? Why? Give me a
Yeah.
chance.
I know.
Yeah.
Just hope noms stay the same,
Oh, I
basically.
promise if I'm in, I'll gun for it and keep it the same. No
Yeah.
matter what.
Yeah.
If I'm in it.
Yeah. Exactly. So, yeah, I have no idea what the plan is here. But yeah, just know nomination ceremony tomorrow. You won't be in the block.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I'm the actions too, so when I can prove it to you, prove it to you, Keith.
Yeah. So yeah, I do appreciate it because it was a good like, relighting the fire from being like all the way down to all the way up.
Comeback kid.
Yeah.
You seem to pull it out every time. You got some extra special stuff in
Yeah, I
there.
have no idea what is going on most of the time.
Oh, me neither. No clue.
Yeah.
Literally no clue.
And it's so weird.
It's the weirdest game of all time, and we all signed up for it, and we all want to be here, but we're in
I
a
know.
constant state of stress.
I know. It's like I was okay with leaving, but I really didn't want to go, but I didn't want to stay. I'm just like, what do I even want though?
I know.
And then I was excited that I stayed, and I was sad to see LT go, and I'm just like, what is happening right now?
How many emotions can I possibly
Exactly.
have?
And then we get thrown into an HOH. Ugh. Yeah, you lived it. We all lived it, and now we just have to live with these people and try to navigate our ways to continue to stay here to be scared.
We must all be nuts.
Yeah,
We must all be nuts.
we are.
Okay, well, I'm glad.
Yeah, for sure.
Super happy.
Yeah.
Happy for you. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
And I feel good about like just
Yeah.
going forward in general. Like coming weeks, if we have each other's back, like at least
Exact-
we feel like confident in that.
No, I know. So
Because
it's
I
just
hate
like,
being stuck in a no man's land. I hate it.
that's where I've been for 3 weeks now. It feels like. Because I don't know who to believe. Like, I tried to pick
neither.
one side, and then I got burned
Oh my god.
by, like, both sides.
Yeah.
You know the story.
What happened to me as well?
Yeah.
What happened to me as well?
Yeah, so it's all good. And, yeah, I appreciate the chat. If you ever want to come chill or chat again.
Okay,
or you
cool.
hear anything, or I don't know.
Hey,
I'm not saying any names or anything,
Yeah.
so
if I hear anything or if anything happens, I'll definitely come
Yeah.
let you know. You're in charge this week, so if I
Well,
can help, I can
I'll
help.
see how much in charge that is. But yeah, no, it's good. We're good. And
Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to the week then.
yeah,
I'm glad.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
We survive another. Well done.
I know.
Well done.
So basically, yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I feel good with you and Bray, even though we haven't talked the most game
Yeah.
or whatever. But that's kind of like my story with everybody else too.
Oh, same.
Because when you're on the block, you don't really have much leverage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And last week felt like the longest week of my life.
Well, I even appreciate that you said, like, I'm talking to you and Brayden and, like, maybe Beth. I was like, okay, like, we're good with Kiefer. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's why when it came down to the vote, I'm like, we're good with Kiefer.
Yeah, because people had already told me that I was going home.
Yeah.
So I was
Which
just like,
blew my mind. Blew my mind.
yeah, and here I am.
And here you are, HOH, and now they're scrambling.
Yeah. So I don't know what to do.
Okay, well, I got you.
Okay. It's good to hear.
And I'm happy for you, and you have a tough decision, and I promise I won't run out of here with a hop and skip in my step.
Yes, please don't.
I promise.
Yeah.
I'll only tell Brayden,
Yes, tell
just
Bray.
so that he's not anxious.
Yeah, because I didn't tell Bray anything about,
Yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
but, you got to talk to somebody in this game, and I know Brayden's your person, and I wouldn't expect you to keep secrets from him, so
Yeah.
come in.
Oh, hello.
I got lonely. I could only wander the house for so long.
We're just talking about this week being crazy.
Yeah, when isn't it? How's it feel?
I'm stressed.
So you're me.
Yeah, that's why I
I'm like, so
wanted.
you're me every
That's
day.
why I wanted to come to you and be like, Bray, please don't stress
Me,
this
I'm
week.
like, but I'm stressed.
Yeah, I know.
And you're like, crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Does it feel weird being in here?
yeah. I've never enjoyed this room,
Shut
I
up.
never enjoyed this room.
and I still don't.
You're like, and I feel even worse in it right now.
Almost a little
Stop.
bit. It kind of is like the same feeling of being on the block.
I think it's because you just have like pressure on you. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're like,
Because that was intense. Like everyone was so intense
oh yes.
and like mad, but they're in a weird position because they're mad that I stayed.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like a weird like catch-22.
They're like, you can't trust anybody. I was like, but they voted to keep me.
Right? And you're like, wait.
Yeah.
So they voted to keep me, but I can't trust them. But I should trust you, but you're mad that I'm here.
And you tried to vote me out.
And they're like, yeah. And you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Literally me. Okay.
I was literally saying, like, we just hung out in no man's land, and we're like, what's going on?
And it happens every single week. Every time I literally talk to Kiefer, literally every Thursday.
We're
Yeah.
the last to know
No, I
everything.
like those. I appreciate those
And I'm
talks.
like, so Kiefer, like, what have you been hearing? You're like, I don't know, man. It's crazy out there. And I'm like, okay, same.
We were the
So-
last to know about Julie, I think all three of us.
Yeah.
We were the last to know about Josh. I was the absolute last.
Yeah, the Josh thing was too much.
That was too much. My anxiety
And,
went
like,
through the roof.
For me, I truly believe that a flip was happening. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I just
Yeah,
got,
I think you had like an inkling.
yeah. Well, they told me that the flip was happening, and I went and told Kyle. And then obviously that stuff with Vic went down because I thought that she was involved. And then Vic won HOH, and I'm
And you
just
were
like,
like-
well, okay, I'm fucked now.
You did crazy.
Yeah. So it's like literally been screwed over by almost everybody,
Almost.
except for basically you guys. Really,
That's what I was saying.
you
I'm
know.
like, I
And then we
feel
were
the
so
same
early in
way.
the game, and when you won HOH, I was like, I don't think I've ever had a conversation with Austin. Like, why wouldn't you put me up? Those are the reasons why people get put up 1st.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
And like that's what I said to you when I came to you when you were at HOH. I was like,
You're like,
I was
you're
like,
right.
yeah, I was like, this is our first conversation.
Yeah.
And the only pitch I had, because I'm a Big Brother fan, was to put a stronger competitor up. And who knew, I'm really fucking good with a wheelbarrow. So maybe I was the strongest
You're like,
competitor
"It's
to
me.
put up. Yeah.
Put me up.
So I hold no remorse for that or whatever,
Yeah.
because people are already like, well, Austin and Vic put you up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's also just like the easy like scapegoat, like do it.
Mm-hmm.
I also think that people think that like you'll just do whatever they say. Also,
Yeah.
They do.
Like, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
think
"Oh,
there's a
Kiefer,
lot
just
of
do what I
like,
want."
there's a lot of like commanding going on in the house. Like, you are going to do this. And it's like, huh?
Oh, I know.
And you're like, tell me about it.
Like, I think that's how people like talk to us. And we're like, huh?
I just want to just ask what I think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Instead of just telling you what, just ask.
No one asks my opinion ever. They just assume
Yeah.
that I'm rocking with them.
Uh-huh.
They're like, yeah, Keith, so you're voting out Josh, right? So, Keith, you're voting out Ro, right? And you're like, what? I'm like, yeah, we have your vote. And you're like,
Basically.
And you're like, oh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. There's like 8 of them in a room. And you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
Because what do you do?
What
are you
do
gonna
you do?
There's 8 people in a room. You're going to be like, no. Like, and then they're all like, what?
Yeah, no, I was telling Oz like how important it was for me to go pull you aside right away and let you stop worrying because I was hearing your name like all over. They're like, "Oh, you could be next to Bray."
I really thought I was going up. Like I almost had a panic attack.
They convinced me that you were going up next to me too, and I was like, "Please not Bray.
I almost had a panic attack.
Please
Like,
not Bray. I will
was
go
like,
home
wow.
next to Bray."
I literally was.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was like, worst case scenario, I'm next to Brayden.
I
Literally.
just know it would have been like the same. Like I would have been like Latoya, where I'm like, you know what? I'm just not gonna campaign. I like Kiefer too much. I'm not gonna sit here and shit talk him. Because what is it to shit talk? He's a nice guy. So you know what? Do what you want.
Yeah. And that's kind of what I did with LT too. I gave the pitch. What I told you guys
You're
is
like, I'm not throwing the bus. I'm not gonna talking shit.
you guys were like the only ones I really pitched to.
That's what I said.
I didn't even really talk to Beth because she just said sorry and that she wished things were different and I was going
I
home.
just feel like people would like
I'm
just say that to your
shocked.
face. Like, do you know what I mean?
Shock.
They were sad for me. And
Like
I'm
at
just
least
like,
just be like, oh, I don't know.
yeah, lie to me,
Or
please.
be like, yeah, sure, like thank you for talking.
Yeah.
Instead of like, well, you know, Keith,
Just big thank you so much for being our sacrificial lamb.
you're going home, but it's okay.
Yeah.
You did well, buddy.
You
So
played a
weird.
good game.
Little pat on the back. You did good.
Yeah.
I am just
So,
very happy for you, and I just know
Yeah.
that like your family's going crazy.
They're gonna go. They're getting
Like
lit.
everyone is going crazy.
They're getting lit right
Literally.
now for sure.
Like you know they went
Literally.
crazy night one when they're like, Canada has voted Kiefer.
Oh,
Like they went nuts. Now they're going nuts again.
yeah. No,
Well, he
I
won the
know.
POV too.
Literally.
Like,
I'm in way too many of these fucking episodes.
You're
I need
good.
I need a couple episodes off.
Stop. You're like, I just need to chill.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I would love to just be like, someone just say like if one of you wanted to, just be like, vote this person. I'll be like, okay.
You're like, perfect. I'm not gonna talk to you the rest of the week. I'm
Yep.
gonna go chill.
I'm
I'll
gonna
be in the
go.
pit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in the pit. I'm gonna go
I'll
lay in
be
my room
in the pit.
by myself, where nothing bad can happen.
No.
Literally.
That's like why even Tina and Tara were very tight-lipped and wouldn't give me anything, and they kind of made me think that I was gonna go home because they were just like, we need to cheer you up. You know what I mean? Like how Tara's like got that
Yeah.
feisty
And
attitude.
you're like,
And I'm just like, I don't want to be cheered up right now. You know what I mean?
of course.
I was like, just tell me if I'm going home or not.
Literally.
And they were not giving me nothing.
Yeah. It's just a lot. Everything's a lot in this house.
Yeah.
Thank God for the Chinese party though.
Literally.
That,
You think it was Chinese because Chinese are like because they know you like Chinese?
I don't know. I think so. That's like
I
my
think so,
that's
too.
my favorite food in
I
the
was gonna
world.
say because I know that's what you got like for your banana meal.
Yeah.
So I was like, do you think they were like, you know what, Kiefer just went? Hold on, let's bring him up. Is
Yeah.
it the same place? Do you think?
No.
Could have been. I have no idea. Maybe not. But it was good. Everything was
It
good.
was-
Everything was really
Tasty.
good.
Yeah, Chinese food is 100% my favorite food.
I
I
really-
do love sushi, but Chinese food for me,
It just hit.
Those noodles.
yeah,
Something about the
Fried
noodles.
rice,
yeah,
a nice spring
everything.
roll.
Yep. No,
Yeah,
that
I really
was.
thought you were delivering bad news. Like
I thought it was like nom ceremony right now, and I was like, this is terrifying.
I know. I really just thought that you were gonna be like, Big Brother isn't very happy with us in the way that we've been like getting like called out. So like we're all on
Yeah.
slot for the week. Sorry guys. Like that's really what I thought. And I was about to, or like cold showers for the week, and everyone's on slop. And I was about to be like, you're kidding me.
Yeah.
I was like, of course. And then you're like, we all get a party. And I was like, shut up.
Everybody was so sauce, and I just had like a really emotional DR session.
No, literally, that's why I was like,
Like,
no,
talk
I'm
to
doing
him.
this to him now too.
I know, so I was just like, that's where I was able to like channel that.
You're like, peace out.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh my god. I literally thought I was gonna pass
You
out.
guys, everyone looks so shook.
Everyone was like running down the stairs happy, and I was like, no, look at his face. This is something bad. And I was like, come on.
Look at his face.
I was like, feels good. He'd be smiling.
Yeah, no, and like for me, it's just like this week is just coming down to people who I want to be around now.
course.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Literally.
Like
Literally.
that's
Okay.
it. And I've never felt uncomfortable in a room with either
Dude, I
of
was
you
like,
ever.
Honestly, I really don't like you guys, and you guys make me feel really awkward. But it's cool. It's cool. And we're like, oh,
Sick. Sick.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Like it's fine.
Yeah,
We both have panic attacks. Like,
Literally, I'm like, do you mind if I go to the bathroom real quick?
I know. One of my goals was to poop in the HOH room, and now I finally get
Again,
to.
it's the way that you're free. You can do whatever you want here.
I know.
and it was adjustment period going back to the regular bathroom. I'm like, oh no. I'm anxious now.
I'm hella anxious every time I go in there. You know, like I'm a big guy. There's a bad stigma around big guys using
That's how
bathrooms.
I feel. Every time I wait and I go, here we go.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, oh, not Braden going to the bathroom. And I'm like,
Operate.
I'm like, let me live.
Yeah.
I'm like, listen, we all don't want to do it in here, but we all have to. Okay?
Yeah, I know.
Literally.
So
You have to.
whatever.
Yeah.
But I think most people have been good for the most part. Mm-hmm. Like, not like bringing attention to it. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? They're not like, oh my God, Kiefer.
No, I know. I've only heard it like twice, and that was because it was bad.
When you know, you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, like,
I'm like, don't go in there.
you're like, no, I blew that up.
Yeah.
So don't go in.
Yeah.
Go in at your own risk.
Yeah, this is just like, ugh.
I think it's just also like a lot because you literally like it just like you literally went from like I'm going home, so now I need to choose who I want to go home. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, man. And everyone's just saying everything, doing the most.
Of course.
Oh, I'm sure.
And I'm
I'm
just
sure.
like,
You just get floored with like a lot of info. On, like,
yes,
you're like,
a
what do I
lot.
what do I
of-
decipher through? What's true? What's not? Who's lying? Who's just like
I know. And like, all I would ask for you guys is just be like, I don't know where Keith's head's at. He didn't really tell me.
Yeah.
anything,
Sure.
basically.
100%.
Like, that's why I told Austin, like, I don't care if you tell Bray. You know what I mean? Like, it's all,
No,
like,
that's fine.
whatever.
Honestly,
It's,
like I talked to him and like he's honestly just like chilling. Like he doesn't know.
We'll just say like you were tight-lipped, didn't tell us much.
yeah. And that's basically what I've done with everybody else.
Sick.
Shut up. Enough.
No, I haven't told them anything. I've
Yeah.
made them feel very uncomfortable.
I'm like, I don't know. Could be you.
Well, I'm honored. I feel honored.
Yeah.
Playing.
Well, we did cut the deal, and your second throw was whack, and I can't believe more people aren't saying anything about it.
Not your second throw was wow.
I was like,
Totally no.
I was like, don't make it too
When I
obvious.
saw, I was like, hold on. I was like, how do you almost go from a 10 to getting literally a 4? I was like, did you forget how hard you put?
I like didn't line it up. I didn't. I was just like,
No, I know. I appreciate it. I needed the pictures and the
I-
letter and the room, and like you get to play in HOH next week. You know what I mean?
and hey, like I said, I'm cool with you. Have always been cool with you. People have no idea that I'm cool with you. So
That's true.
Yeah.
People probably do think you guys hate each other,
yeah,
which I don't know why.
it's because I don't know about our previous combo. They have no idea.
Yeah. And
they
like
probably-
again, for me, like nobody's talk. You know what I mean, Bray? Like I'm just
Oh,
chilling,
I know.
Oh,
chilling.
Hi, puppy.
what's going on?
You
Oh
want
my
a
You
shot?
want me to
God.
black out.
What?
You want me to black
I
out.
was gonna black out. Okay.
Crazy.
Let's see if I can get a Mars bar.
Yeah, take them.
Thanks, brother.